time to ask for the bill.
This will strengthen our position.
A one-time enemy!
Have no interest in Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Shift the balance. Time for swordplay. Practice is over. Swords descend! Victory by the blade.
This will strengthen our position.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Too late to repent. The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Let's go.
Pretty good crowd. Let's rock. Victory by the blade.
This will strengthen our position.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Shift the balance.
This will strengthen our position.
Blade and flight!
Let's make it quick.
This song...
Past This will strengthen our position.
Shift the balance. Time for swordplay.
Rules are made to be broken.
Strike with heart.
I've no interest. Past victories don't guarantee future ones. This will strengthen our position.
Shift the balance. play. Practice is over. Swords descend!
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Strike with heart!
Too late to repent. The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Pretty good. Victory by the blade. Shift the balance.
This will strengthen our position.
How many can you block?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Blade and flight!
I've no interest. Past victories don't guarantee
Shift
future
the
ones.
balance. Strike with heart!
Let's make it quick.
Victory by the blade. Shift the balance.
This will strengthen our position. That wasn't too difficult.
Improve. Practice is over. Swords descend.
The truth of life in
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Rules are made to be broken.
Blade and flight.
Fighting.
Victory by the blade. Yeah! Shift the balance.
This will strengthen our position.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Let's make it quick.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock. A one-time enemy. Ha!
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Shift the balance. Let's go say hi. Help me improve. Blade and flight. Swords descend.
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Let's go.
Careless.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Let's make it quick.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones. This will strengthen our position.
Shift the balance. Blade and flight!
Let's go.
This song's for you.
Rules are made to be broken.
Shift the balance.
This will strengthen our position.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
The truth of life
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Pretty good crowd.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones. This will strengthen.
Shift the balance. How many can you block?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Blade and flight.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Shift the balance.
Worth our while. Worth our while. I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look. You came at a good time. According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society? I agree. Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me. Pretend to be a patient. Help me invest. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task? You're as considerate as always. This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. Good luck. I'll be sure to...
You. I've seen you. Your cover? Let me guess. Natasha? What's the use? I'm terminal. Of course not. I read it in a book. Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can die for people in my situation. A follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's brother? They both... I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. The Underworld is always short on medical resources. You think I don't want to? I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone. I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. Hey, it's just a rumor. Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha, I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be loud. Ah! Follow. Natasha's there, but at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Not for youngsters like yourself. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never then, one day. He was forever saying he wanted to go. I miss him. No. You're not wrong, I suppose. That girl certainly spares me no effort. Okay, you win. Did you... Virtual who? All right, I heard you.
Avoiding a follow-up visit because of her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you... Who else would care about... I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. A dispute? No, no. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the... I just don't really approve of her methods. That she tries to save everyone, which means she can't save. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't... Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine. Dr. Vash's medicine is... different. Even knowing the risk, most people fall... You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw you to people like us. A slow and torturous treatment is the same. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway. What? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? Here, take this. It's the address.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this.
Hey, where do you think... Medicine? Oh, you're the same as everyone else that comes through here. And we only take cash. The Mutual Aid Society sets the price. It might be different from Dr. Vash and his handouts, but it's a darn sight cheaper than... Well, are you buying or not? Wait a minute. Your clothes. Are you Get lost, now! If you're...
Wait! What about our medicine?
Get lost, all of you! Save your breath and come back!
That medicine seller sure closed up shop in a hurry. I should... It's getting late. Where to now?
Are you hurt? Let me... So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results. And now they're selling this so-called... Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than... I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me. If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld. People's doctor. That's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but, he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test. Of course, I can't.
The medicine Vash left behind? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
Are you hurt? Let me take a look. still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the Wonder Medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back.
Who are you? Who? And who am I? Where's my husband? Where are they? You don't know. Where?
Come over here, child. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away. Yes, before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman. Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that from that moment on, she became as you see her now, if Dr. And yet what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the... Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband...
Are you hurt? Let me take a look. Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming... Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage. Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next. Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. The result? I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. That's why I want you to help me recover all the Wonder Medicine. Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the Wonder Medicine. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. Go. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Stop right there!
Oh, wait a minute. You're that clinic woman's lack. She's after our medicine and sent you here.
Men, look lively.
Practice is up. Swords descend!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine. The underworld is full of sickness. My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the room. Seems like you are quite bent. Fine, seeing as you came all this way. Men, seize them!
Blade and flight!
This is our chance.
Fighting is meaningless. Rules are made to be broken.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness.
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, the debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of...
So stubborn.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have... I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time, the mutual aids... Let's go back to town.
Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Shift the balance!
This will strengthen our position. I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder...
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she...
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface? I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look. Oh, you're here. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. If I were in his shoes, I might well have had the same. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of the. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't. That's a long. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive. I do admire his vision and perseverance. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down, and I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies... He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to... Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that Indeed. And it all happened under... When his experiments were exposed, this was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak. Looking back, it wasn't. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. Forgive me. Let's call it a day. Thank you.
Strike with heart! Swords descend!
Rules are made to be broken.
Blade and flight!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Strike with heart!
Relax.
Blade and flight!
Rules are made to be broken.
Strike with heart! Swords descend!
Stand still.
Bladed flight!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!